Is it time to buy or sell Oklo stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Oklo. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 19th of September, 2025. And now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You don't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 9th day of September in the year 2025, our system has categorized Oklo as a hold or accumulate, assigning it a score of 0. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. During this duration, the stock has exceeded our forecasts, achieving a remarkable gain of 82.82% since we initially recommended purchasing Oklo just 9 days ago. This result equates to an average return of 9.20% per day, since it was classified as hold or accumulate. A score of 0 signifies that our system predicts significant volatility and risk for the upcoming trading day. In light of the latest developments, we are unable to ascertain the stock's next trajectory, as it could potentially move in either direction. The stock has broken through a significant and robust short-term upward trend, signaling an even stronger rate of increase. Should there be any pullback, support is expected at the level of $102.18. A point that may present a second opportunity for gains. The current 3-month trend suggests a potential change of approximately 53.51% over the coming 3 months, with a possible return ranging from negative 11.63% to positive 15.99%. Examining the longer term, our 12-month analysis indicates a projected change of 238.61%. Based on our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from 27.5% to 139.43% over the next year. In current terms, this would place the future price within a range of $172.42 to $323.78. Our latest daily update for Oklo includes the headline, High Volatility in Oklo Inc. Stock Price on Friday, which ended trading at $135.23. The Oklo Inc. stock price gained 28.83% on the last trading day, Friday, the 19th of September, 2025, rising from $104.97 to $135.23. During that trading day, the stock fluctuated by 27.41%, with a day low of $107.16 and a day high of $136.53. The price has risen in 8 of the last 10 days and is up by 93.77% over the past 2 weeks. Volume has increased on the last day, along with the price, which is a positive technical sign. In total, 29 million more shares were traded than the day before, with a total of 57 million shares bought and sold for approximately $7.710 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the stock was $136.53, while the lowest price was $7. Currently, the price is 0.95%, or $1.30, below the 52-week high of $136.53, which is also the all-time high for the stock. Oklo, the advanced nuclear developer constructing liquid metal fast reactors powered by high-assay low-enriched uranium, is in the spotlight once again. Shares have surged this year, increasing by more than 1,000% over the past 12 months, and approximately 4.5 times their value at the beginning of 2025. Today, the stock experienced a rise of about 20% following news linking it to a United States-United Kingdom nuclear energy initiative and renewed investor interest in reliable power sources for artificial intelligence data centers. Optimistic commentary describes Oklo as safe and scalable, positioning it as a leading example of next-generation reactors. Meanwhile, some investors are exploring alternative opportunities within the broader theme of artificial intelligence and nuclear energy. In the short term, the interplay of policy updates, narratives surrounding artificial intelligence demand, and momentum trading is likely to keep the stock volatile, influenced by news and momentum investors. Expect significant intraday fluctuations, rapid price increases, and sharp declines. Over a longer horizon, Oklo's share price will depend on its execution, securing a supply of high-assay, low-enriched uranium, navigating regulatory hurdles, winning commercial contracts, and ensuring dependable deployments. If successful, the revenues could support a much higher valuation. However, if the company encounters challenges with regulations, construction, or supply, the current enthusiasm could diminish quickly. The stock remains a high-risk, high-reward investment focused on the commercialization of advanced nuclear reactors. Analyst ratings. On Tuesday, August 12, 2025, it was reported that William Blair assigned OKLO an outperform rating with a hold action. On the same day, August 12, 2025, BTIG also rated OKLO as neutral with a hold action. On Sunday, July 27, 2025, Daiwa rated OKLO as outperform with an upgrade action. On Sunday, July 20th, 2025, Citigroup assigned OKLO a buy rating with a hold action. On Tuesday, July 15th, 2025, Cantor Fitzgerald gave OKLO an overweight rating with an initialize action. Analysts have assigned a general sell rating to Oklo stock. They classify the price-to-earnings ratio as strong sell and the price-to-book ratio as strong sell. In terms of return on investment, the analysts have also given the stock a strong sell rating. The following signals have been identified for Oklo. The Oklo Inc. stock presents buy signals from both short and long-term moving averages, indicating a positive outlook for the stock. Additionally, there is a general buy signal derived from the relationship between these averages, where the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average. During downward corrections, there will be some support at levels of $98.53 and $78.41. A drop below any of these points will generate sell signals. A buy signal was triggered from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, August 19, 2025, and thus far, the stock has risen 106.74%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is established. Moreover, a buy signal is indicated by the 3-month Moving Average Convergence Divergence, or MACD. Volume is increasing in tandem with the price, which is regarded as a positive technical signal. Here are some additional signals you might find interesting. Moving Average Convergence Divergence, buy signal. Pivots, buy signal from 23 days ago. Bollinger, buy signal from 6 days ago. Short-term moving average, buy signal from 10 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 10 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 7 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we observe short moving average, buy signal from 10 days ago. Long-term moving average, buy signal from 91 days ago. The relationship between the short and long moving averages, buy signal from 83 days ago. For more signals, remember to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for Oklo. On the downside, the stock finds support just below today's level from accumulated volume at $104.97. With no support from accumulated volume below today's level, the risk is heightened, as a drop below this support may result in a significant decline in the stock price. This stock may experience considerable movement throughout the day, which indicates high volatility. Additionally, with a broad prediction interval from the Bollinger Band, this stock is classified as very high risk. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated by $29.37 between its high and low, representing a movement of 27.41%. For the past week, the stock has shown an average daily volatility of 14.23%. JOT. Before we dive into the possible good trading levels for Oklo, let's quickly cover some essential fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric measures a company's current share price in relation to its earnings per share. A negative PE ratio indicates that the company is experiencing negative earnings or is losing money. Even well-established companies can go through downturns, often due to circumstances beyond their control. However, consistently negative PE ratios may suggest inadequate profits and potential bankruptcy risks. In other news, the next earnings report for the third quarter of 2025 is expected on the 13th of November, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates are at negative 13 cents. It is important to monitor these figures, as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Oklo. There is no significant resistance from accumulated volume above, which suggests that the stock could move upwards swiftly under the right conditions. In this scenario, it may be wise to enter a position and utilize volume to determine the optimal time to exit. On the downside, Oklo faces its first support level at $104.97. If this support level holds, it could present a good entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Oklo from multiple analyst sources is sell. Now, let's examine some recent insider trades. The 5 most recent insider trades were executed by Goodwin William Carroll Murphy, who bought and sold 250,431 shares or options in the company. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined the insider cover to be negative, with a ratio of negative 2.717. Overall, insiders purchased 35,157,016 shares and sold 22,652,825 shares in the last 100 trades. Our recommended stop loss is set at $130.98, reflecting a decline of 3.14%. This stock experiences significant daily fluctuations, which contributes to a high level of risk. The 14-day relative strength index stands at 93, further amplifying this risk. However, there is a buy signal indicated by a pivot bottom identified 22 days ago. Is Oklo stock a good buy? Oklo Inc. presents several positive indicators. However, these are not sufficient to classify it as a buy candidate at this time. Currently, it is more appropriate to regard it as a hold candidate, suggesting either holding or accumulating shares while monitoring future developments. Upon analyzing the volatility and price movements from the last trading day, our systems indicate that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, September 22nd, we anticipate Oklo will open lower, decreasing by $8.92 to begin trading at $126.31. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on StockInvest.us. By utilizing the information provided, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your investment choices. This is our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? We invite you to comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for the stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a beautiful day with regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.